Welcome to All Saints Catholic School e-learning. The big idea we're going to be exploring today is different types of competitions. This is from the CTEC Organisation of Sports Events unit. For this session, you would have needed to watch the big idea video previously. Once you've watched the big idea video, you need to find a quiet place and get yourself a pen and a paper so you can make notes. By the end of this video, you should have recorded different types of competitions. You need to know the advantages and disadvantages of each type of competition. You need to decide what you'd use for each competition if you ran one. Which one would suit what you are trying to organise? Think about the pros and the cons and use this to make a decision about what you feel would be best. Okay, let's do a little bit of retrieval here. What do you remember from the previous video? What I would like you to do is write a list of all the different types of competitions you can remember. How many can you remember that we did last lesson? Think quickly, write them down, and if you can, jot down how that competition works. Okay, in this topic, we're going to look at the advantages and disadvantages of different types of competition you have found out about in the previous video. Eventually, in this unit, you have to actually deliver a competition. So you can also now start thinking about, if you were going to run a competition, what sport would you pick? Where would you run it? What age group would you target? These are all questions you have to ask yourself when running a competition. And then it gives you an idea of what type of competition would suit it. What I need you to do now is copy the table showing the advantages and disadvantages of different competitions. Fill in the gaps as best you can. Try to get 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages to each competition to push yourself that bit further. Think about your knowledge of sports you've played, teams you've been involved in. If you wish to have an example, go on to the next slide and it will give you an example of league if you're not sure what to do. If you feel quite confident, try and complete the whole table yourself without going on to the next slide. Press pause now. Hopefully you didn't have too much trouble filling that in. Take your time now to look at the advantages, disadvantages and the sports they're good for each competition. Pause this slide and see what you've wrote. Is it the same as what I've wrote? If not, edit yours, add some bits in. Maybe there's things I've thought about that you've not thought about. Great work. You've done that now. You've recorded what different types of sporting competitions are. You've considered what sports they're used for. And now you know the advantages and disadvantages of different competitions. Great work. Well done.